Such a powerful shift that's going on. And there are a lot of people in the world that are absolutely losing their minds. And then there are also people in the world that are rising up to their true power. Your true power is found in the inner child. And the way that this world was manipulated, your reality was manipulated. And it has been for many years. And there are two types of people in the world. And in today's lesson, we're going to understand why, as humanity splits in two, there are people that are absolutely losing their minds, while at the same time, there are finally people rising into their power. Maybe you're on this message and you might find yourself isolated from mainstream society. You don't watch mainstream media. You don't partake in fake social media influencers in the world. Is that you? Ooh, how you doing? Right? So there are two types of people during this great shift. In this lesson today, I'm going to be breaking down in all different terms so that you could understand why you are experiencing this great split in the world that cannot be stopped, because we are going towards a new frequency. I've been sharing this with the community. I know there's a lot of new people that are on today. How you doing? The frequency of the reality that we've lived in, right? We're leaving that age of illusion and we are headed towards an age of truth. So people, things, and situations that can't handle the truth, you can't handle the truth. Remember that guy? You can't, that guy was right? A lot of people can't handle the truth. A lot of people, when these energies are coming up, there are two types of reactions. When I go through the lesson today, we're all going to see the bigger picture, and it's always the internal, right? Always the internal. It's always that soul essence that is going to determine what a person is going to do, interact with. I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, doesn't matter who's tuned in right now, everyone is feeling pain. And because of the intensity of the world that we're living in, every person in the world is feeling pain right now. We've been talking about this for the past few weeks. That's how high it is. So now it's up to the individual to either go one way or the other. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss ascension, psychology, and quantum shifting. I make the lessons relevant for everyday life people. So if you are here for an authentic message, I give you the full picture, where a lot of people on social media will not bring you the full picture. We have to really dive deep into the psychology of humans, because in the modern era, as we are operating right now, everyone has a ring light, a camera, posts on social media, and there's a whole lot of noise. So as we're going through this great shift, there's a lot of noise in the world. And today in this lesson, I'm going to help you tune out the noise. When people are lashing out, when you see things that are promoting fear on TV and false social media influencers that promote fear, that's just noise. So right now, I'm a world famous content creator. How you doing? Right? And I could take the pulse of society. So in the past few days, there has been an uptick of trolls, say in the comment section, that are lashing out. I post on a daily basis, both here and on Facebook. And to be honest with you, I rarely, maybe once in a while, I'll get a negative comment. But in the past few days, there has been an uptick of lashing out, of rudeness, of trolls, and this anger that is put upon other people. Always remember, the empath is the one that isolates themselves and doesn't get involved with the drama. So the narcissist will always go to you. Years ago, when I was learning about the great shift the world is going to go through, I heard a woman on YouTube, and she said that this battle will be between empaths and narcissists. And today, after the long journey that I've been and constantly studying and breaking this down into a fine powder, I could present this information to the entire world as we're going through this great sorting. In your life, for those that are making it through the journey, we are all going through a storm. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same. You are the empath that's tuned into this message, right? How you doing, empath? Well, Carl Jung speaks about the true activation of the empath. You're actually not here to be someone's doormat. You actually become the superhero. You actually become the light warrior, right? So when the empath awakens, you don't tolerate, right? So in the previous world, a lot of narcissistic tendencies that can't exist in this energy anymore. Now you're rising up in your power. Now, right, no one can take advantage of you any longer. You are a person, right? Every person in this world has to realize this, whether you are the empath or the narcissist. You cannot control what is happening to you. However, you can control who you become. In this life, let Uncle Mike tell you right to your face. I talk right to you. Don't you love this channel? Huh? The only thing you control is who you become. Right? And as we go through this lesson today, there's a great shift that's happening in the world. We are glitching everything once again. I lost the chat. If you could just bear with me as I pull you up on another device. This has been happening more and more. Have you been experiencing weird glitches in electronics? Heck, we fried, how's the sound? You could give me a 555. I'm working with my old microphone for now until we get a new one. We fried the microphone the other day. Right? So during this great shift right now, you will see a lot of glitches when it comes to the electronics. Anastasia, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm grateful for the support. Anastasia writes, empaths unite, go light workers. And light workers have to evolve to light warriors, right? The child, the inner child, that superhero that you were a kid, right? Look at that image. Think of whoever it represents you. We represent all the different types of people on this channel, right? So in one world, you got the people that are slaves to Agent Smith, right? Oh, the image, all this other nonsense, right? And you, the person that's getting this message, you are that inner child superhero. Today, I'm going to activate that inner child superhero. Don't go anywhere. Golden Lioness, thank you for the super chat. I am here with you all. That means I've already won. Yeah, we've already won. And the reason why we've already won is because when the frequency shifts, we're getting into the lesson right now, things can't exist anymore. So when a person that is refusing to evolve, they will begin to lash out, and you will see this behavior. You'll see this behavior in your everyday life, on social media. Maybe you will see, this lashing out, in the comment section. Strange people, you could observe them in the workplace. What are these strange behaviors? In the gym, right? Wherever you go in life. The narcissists are collapsing collectively as the awakening and evolving is happening of the empaths. Why is this so in this new energy? Write it down. Narcissistic dynamics can't survive in higher consciousness. So right now, what you say, why am I seeing these people lash out, acting weird, getting angry, so on and so forth? Okay, you could see it in the world, right? The systems that don't serve our people anymore. If you're sick and tired of systems and content that doesn't serve our people, I'm grateful if you click the like button and click subscribe so the whole world could hear these messages. And we have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Okay? Narcissistic dynamics cannot survive in higher consciousness. They rely on illusion and manipulation. That era is over. 999. It's over, kid. How you doing? It's over. So, and we have seen this happen immensely. I mean, even though, so I will say, because I've been doing this for a while and I went through a very tough patch as well. Social media is a much better place than it was 5 years ago, right? And so we could see that age of illusion and manipulation, that era is over. And this is mostly, this is important. That's the whole point of this channel, in your everyday life. So if you're the empath, if you're the light warrior, these narcissistic people, they have no control over you anymore. Because once you expand your consciousness, when your frequency has shifted and expanded, right? None of the, it's almost like you have this outward force. It's still the same. It's from my very first video. Instead of the exterior vibrations affecting you, your vibration will affect your surroundings. So now your heart chakra, right, is emitting, it's an outward force. And everywhere you go, you are the one. You are the one that you've been waiting for. I heard a guy say that, right? You're the one. You're here. Oh, everyone's here today. It's good to see you, right? We're actually just empaths. We're actually just big balls of love floating around, right? But we had to go through a process, and Carl Jung calls it the process of individuation. And now that you've been through that process of individuation, none of these tendencies, the narcissistic dynamics, they don't work for you, and they do not work in the world anymore. So when you see these people that lived a certain way, and now they're getting angry because they're getting exposed, the illusions, the manipulation, they don't work no more. It doesn't work anymore. In the past, they thought it was okay. Oh, let me slander this person. Let me write all these nasty things, right? And they create illusion. When you hear about casting spells, right? We learn to spell. These are just words. It's not such a spiritual thing. People just lie. It's actually one of the main talking points on my #1 video. Did you notice this? Do you see this in the world, that you're saying people are just lying about everything? Did you notice this? Right? So when you are initiated, when you have ascended, when you've gone through the process of individuation, God prepared me. God prepared me to be a leader, right? And that's why when I bring forth, I study ascension. I know all the ins and outs of ascension. I study psychology, which is important right now. So when you see these things, a lot of people, they get overwhelmed. They get overwhelmed with the numbers. Look at the people on CNN and Fox News and all these other things. Oh, they're so famous. Oh, look at I'm just a little empath sitting. Oh, here I am. Get up. Get up. Your high commander is here. These are the things, right? So when I step forward, right, and I was working on, I said, I learned this from years ago. I said, what is this lady talking about, right? She said the battle between empaths and narcissists. I heard this years ago. So now I'm on my journey, right? And I'm studying, right? And in the previous version of my journey, I was a middle school science teacher, right? And at the end of the day, right, I inspire millions of people, because it doesn't matter where you are. All these fancy people, right? They stopped, or they're painting an illusion. You, the person that's getting this message, it doesn't matter where you came from. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn. Doesn't matter where your background is, right? Doesn't matter your color, class, or creed, right? We are the Hopi prophecy. We're the rainbow. We're in prophecy right now. Do you understand this, kid? We're in prophecy right now. Do you understand this? Doesn't matter where you came from. The illusion, it's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. He was a weak beta male. Look at that guy. He's a weak beta male. He made all the spooky things. The man behind the curtain. It was just an illusion. It's time to wake up from the dream. I recently did a podcast on that. A lot of people resonated. It's time to wake up from the dream, light warriors. And you're going to wake up today. It's over. You are no longer available. You're not available for gaslighting, and you are not available of the manipulation of reality. Ooh, that was a good one. Things that are rooted in the ego. Lack of integrity collapse right now. So in this world where you, the person that's getting this message, the behaviors was the empath. You were building a beautiful thing, and the narcissists, the hyenas, they would come and they would knock. You're building, and they knock your sandcastle, and then you got to start and build it over again. But now, the hermetic principle of rhythm, the energy of the world has shifted. So now you see the narcissistic tendency people, they are lashing out. Because these things don't work anymore. The lack of integrity stuff, it's collapsing. So now all this fake stuff that's been propped up, oh my God, it's collapsing, right? So then they start lashing out. They start getting aggravated. These things you can't hide in the truth anymore, right? Everything is based on truth. I missed someone. Aluk Ahmed. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. Aluk Ahmed writes, we stay in high consciousness. I appreciate that. I love you. This is High Consciousness channel here. Appreciate everyone coming in today. It's a very powerful. Are you witnessing people lose their minds? And while certain people lose their minds, you rise to your power. The inner child, right? The superhero that you were inside. Anything not aligned with truth is collapsing. The world is recalibrating right now. So I discussed the quantum shifts of the world, and there's a lot of people that are rooted in the ego. And there are great energies that can't be denied. You could try to deny them, but the only way out is through. I mean, I left that message out by the sacred pond. If you never saw that video, it's the answer. There's no spiritual bypassing. The only way out is through this, right? You could click subscribe. You could do the inner work every single day, because anything that is not in alignment with truth, it doesn't matter how many times they knock your sandcastle over. This is finished. So and it's finished because I discussed the subconscious energies, the energies that are running in the background. That's actually more important than what you see in the world, even though you don't see anything. I don't see anything. And you might be floating in a void. Always remember that the empath is the one that's in isolation, not the narcissist. Always remember this. But what? Because the system is recalibrating. Soul Star Productions, thank you so much for the super chat. Awareness and ego cannot exist in the same place. Beautiful words. Soul Star Productions, I love that. The Soul Stars are coming online right now. Soul Stars. So when you think about the great changes, you are part of those changes. You are the one. This is where it's the inverted matrix. Right? When you know that you have something beautiful to birth to the world, when you're actually doing the work, I'm here to tell you this, right? And you have to have these motivational speeches that I give on this channel, right? We don't do no spiritual bypassing on this channel. If you love that, you finally found the channel for you, as more and more people are waking up and taking back control of our everyday lives. We got cool catchphrases here too, and I make you laugh. No, we don't do the spiritual bypass in here. We do the real work. And you have to integrate the shadow, right? So there's a lot of denial in things, right? And the people that keep shoving this down, number one, you will have physical ailments in the body, especially in the solar plexus. I discuss health and wellness on this channel at a spiritual and energetic level where you're probably not going to find anywhere else. It's not about abs, bro. It's not about the fat burners, bro. Got to get rid of the stress. Got to get rid of the cortisol, right? I got a great on-the-ground community here, inspiring all these people, right? And oh, now I'm on TV. How you doing? See, I'm the same person, right? In this world right now, right? You better be the same person that you present yourself on the screen. I've met a lot of fake people, right? Oh, they look like this on social media. Now they're full of crap. Be the same person. And I'm here to tell you, I'm giving you, you should be inspired by me. Don't get upset. Say, wow, because it's so much lighter. I could just be the same. I could be the same here. It could be one. How many million people want to watch this video today? How many million people? 5 million people, right? Oh, I could talk to the 5 friends in the gym. I'm the same. I'm the same person. That's how you have to live your everyday life. There's no more illusions. That's it. It's finished. That's why you're the light warrior. It's very freeing. And I've had people. I mean, this ain't my first rodeo. Like, I literally have people that were trolls that came back and like a year later and say, I understand you now. That's why I don't give up on them. Some of your trolls are your biggest fans, right? I think my top, I interact with them. Imagine, hey, I got one woman, right? I think she's up to 80 consecutive, right? Don't you wish, if you're a content creator, do you wish that someone would show up 80 consecutive times? So in life, a lot of people don't understand how to express their love. I got a guy, he's up to 53 consecutive. He's writing every day. You understand? Do you understand this? I understand that people say, well, but they're writing this negative stuff. The simple fact that they show up every day, I understand to some people you're not going to understand this. But some people don't understand how to express their love. You can learn how to love on this channel. Click subscribe, right? So that's why I engage with them, right? There were people, I wish people would show up 80. If you found me today, I'm so grateful. If you watch the next 80 consecutive videos I post, that's love right there. Do you understand? Okay, Anastasia, thank you so much for the super chat. We've been set apart for our highest purpose. God bless. God bless you. I love you. Okay? We are set apart. It's not easy. But I could sit here, right? The things that I could present here, that's why the name of the channel is Our Everyday Lives. These are not things that some person with a ring light reads to you and, oh, they get propped up. No, these are things I actually lived through. I could say the things that, and you know, there's a lot of people that are lived in the ego. I can share from a place of authenticity the things that I've accomplished in life, the things that are easy for me. And then there's a couple of things over here that I'm working on myself. You understand? Let me break the illusion for you, right? You're going to see people on social media. They ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. Do you understand? So where we're headed to right now, right? We don't have to carry this illusion. We're going to the place of authenticity. And anything that's rooted in the ego, the fake, that narcissistic dynamic is finished. And that's why you see people lash out. At the end of this lesson, stay tuned. I'm going to give you the main idea of the lesson if you are new. There are very deep things that we have to tap into moving forward. It's always you. Ascension is an inside job. You must go through the process of individuation. Understand, right? It's not the end of the world. Oh, so this is the stuff that boils my blood. Okay. I see a guy. I didn't see the dramatic ladies video, but I saw a guy that's in resonance that posted a reel. He did one of those things where he's on the screen and he's talking about the loser woman, right? You know about these dramatic cons that are out there, and then you're gonna see these people. Oh my God! I saw the vision. The asteroid is coming down. Oh my God! Oh, I saw the mothership. They were taking all the people. Oh my God. You see these people. And they got all the views, right? It's a low-hanging fruit. Understand. I don't care how many views I get. I'm at the place right now because I know I know what's being documented in I ain't gonna do that stuff, right? They got the lust, they got the, the boobs up. They go, oh my God, the dramatics. They got all the dramatic. I hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth here, right? This is finished. Do you understand? When I move forward in life, I've been sharing this. The new currency is respect. At the end of the day, right? The brothers that I have around here, the divine feminine, I only care about respect. I don't care about nothing else, because that's all you got. If you don't have respect, I grew up in Brooklyn, okay? If you don't have respect, you got nothing, kid. If you don't have respect, you ain't got nothing moving forward. This was about your soul, and there are people that will line up to sell their soul. Do you know this? Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you today. There they are. They're worried about their image on social media. Look at them. If you ain't got your soul, if you ain't got respect, you ain't got nothing, kid. And book it. And book it. Because I'm here to tell you, the life that we have ain't perfect, because you have to go through this grueling journey. It's the hero's journey. It's the hero's journey so you rise as the divine masculine king. It's the hero's journey so you could rise as the divine feminine queen, the lioness. Not the hyena crap. Get up today. Get up. Ooh, this is an empowerment channel. When I speak like that, let me talk to you. When I speak like that, see, I speak cymatic frequencies into the universe. I'm a very powerful being. How you doing? I speak cymatic frequencies of truth. And the person that's receiving that message, if I just made you feel like you could run through the wall, that's resonance. And if you're getting triggered, you're the problem. Do you understand how it works? Do you understand how it works? You could do the flex down muscles if you're getting empowered right now. Sovereign Warrior 777 is flexing down right now. Okay, the Lion teaches writing facts right now. Fit Brits writing facts right now. You're the divine feminine lioness. Get up. You are the divine masculine king. Get up. Now. When the empath awakens, you are not supposed to be someone's doormat. No, you were having all these feelings. You were very sensitive. And that's why you isolate yourself, because there's a lot of craziness in the world. I do the same thing. I stay away from crowds. Look at that. People. I stay away from people. Do you stay away? I have I'll give you an example. Like when I go to the gym, when it's dead, there's no one in the gym, it's not very motivational. Then there's like life in the gym, and it makes you feel motivated, and you see some people. And then you might go to the gym during matrix hours, when everyone's, I go to gym usually on time where it's different than the matrix hours. And then all of a sudden there's all these people. I say, I got to get out of here. Is that you? There's too many people in here, right? It's too overwhelming. So during this energy shift, your spiritual senses, get your clairs up, kid. We're going to put that one on the shirt. Get your clairs up, kid. When your spiritual senses are waking up, you actually become ultra sensitive. And that's a good thing, especially if you're a man. Let me talk to our men for a second here. They're going to tell you, right? They want, be a man, do that. No, you're supposed to be sensitive. And that's why when you're sensitive, right, and you embrace your divine feminine energies, that's for the masculine. Right, so this rise of divine feminine has nothing to do with a woman. It has to deal with energy. I saw this post yesterday. One of the modern women, the fake spiritual people that are on Facebook, she posted this nasty post about men, and then some of the divine feminine had to assist her, right? It's your content of character. The rise of the divine feminine is an energy. It's not about a battle of the sexes, if you will. If you live that way, if you say all men are a certain way, that's why your life, and I could help you on your journey. All you got to do is click subscribe and un-F your brain. Okay, all men are the same. This is why I get this. Why do I keep attracting the same beta male? Why do I keep doing this? Why am I so angry? You're in this loop here. You're in this loop. Here you go in this loop, right? Everyone has their own tendencies, right? There are certain men in the world that get trapped with lust, right? Get off the OnlyFans, kid. Wake up. Someone's got to wake up, okay? Hit the like button if you love this video, okay? I just speak the truth here, okay? Just bring me the light, warriors. I grab a cup of coffee. I'm just going to spit the truth here. People love it. People love it every day, 9 a.m. Eastern, okay? 9 a.m. Eastern. The world is recalibrating right now, and there's a great sorting that's happening. The isolated person is the empath. The narcissist will run to gather other people to run a smear campaign on you. The reason for this is the narcissist actually has no power. There is no power. Why is that, Uncle Mike? Because it's illusion and manipulation. The truth. You are the person. You're still tuned into this podcast today. You are the isolated one. Because you don't need any. See, when you love yourself, I could sit out with God on the beach alone. And I don't want fake people. I don't want no unequally yoked. Do you understand this? When it comes to men, right, this is what differentiates the Sigma male versus the alpha male. If you are the alpha male, I could assist you a little bit, right? You are not validated because you have arm candy. You have to get to this place. Okay, I'd rather have nothing in my life than crap. I'd rather sit alone with God on the beach and watch the sunset than have fake in my life. Do you understand this? This is how you have to be, bro. This is how, nothing defines you, brother. It's your heart, it's your soul. So, and again, there are very successful men, and we listen, there's great men, and they're interested in what I have to say. I'm inspiring them. The second it's important especially if you live in the United States, this place of narcissism, ego. Look at those worthless women on the phone, right? The Instagram, it's garbage, bro. It's garbage, bro. And let me talk to you. If you are able to block, if lust does not affect you, none of them affect you, bro. You look at them like a clown. I look at them. I have a few brothers. We look at them. We see. It looks like, hey, there goes the clown. There goes the clown on the phone. That face has got to be in the phone. How many people is it? That face has got to be in that phone. It's got to worship social media. That woman belongs to the Matrix. That's not your rib, bro. Get this through your head today. This is the fall of narcissism and the rise of the empath. And Carl Jung has explained this is the process of individuation. You, the person that's getting this message, it's not that you're, and this is how they do the reversal, that, oh, they're going to say that you're the narcissist. You are not supposed to fit into society. As Jung said, the greatest privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truthfully are. And that's why, as a world-famous content creator, I will show up and I will be who I am, not be controlled by algorithms, by the narcissistic hyena cult that's out there. You could all look at me. You could be window lickers. How you doing? Right? And again, once you reach this place, you're like Teflon. It doesn't affect you anymore. You have to do the studying. You have to do the inner work. There ain't no spiritual bypassing anymore. There's pretend spirituality, the spiritual gurus, right? The performance it's a performance they put on. Oh my God, they're gonna dress up a certain way to make the real, right? Oh my God, a sort of thing. Oh, I saw the vision of this. Be real careful. And if you are a person that's still hearing me, always remember this. I talk about quantum shifting. We got quantum physics on this channel. You want quantum physics in your everyday life? Do you love this channel? We got quantum physics in our everyday life. Your attention is creating the reality. When you watch a schmuck like that, that becomes your reality. Let your Uncle Mike talk to you today. Let your Uncle Mike talk to you today. Your attention, the observer effect. Do you get it? This is the observer effect. Don't observe. Block them. Say, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see the dramatic lady. I don't want to see this stuff. Do you get me? Do you get me? And this is the problem. Let me speak to the real men. This is how you actually shine a light on the divine feminine women, because those women, I see these great people. They only get a couple hundred views. They got great stuff to share to the world. But what did I get to show on? Oh my God, the dramatics. Oh my God. That's your reality, kid, if you pay attention to that. I'm sorry. I'm just giving you the truth. Moving forward, it's the same phrase I've been sharing for years on this channel, right? It's content of character. It's content of character. It lasts. Nothing else is going to last. Don't worry. Don't worry about all this. You have to move your life in balance. So there are people, right? I teach manifestation on this channel. There are people that they feel, because if they're going to be a spiritual person, that they have to live in lack. I'm here to tell you, don't live in lack. You will have, and think about it. Think about what how you want to live. And everything that I've accomplished, nothing is ultra fancy, but I have my needs met in the aspects of the season that I have succeeded in. Everyone that's getting this message today, I'm doing the work for the collective here. Okay? We are entering a brand new season. Now we're getting intense now. We are entering a brand new season. So there are things, myself, you, everyone. So these things over here, right? Yeah, you got these 10 things over here, but these things over here is something different. You never had it before. You have your imagination about something, you're dreaming about something, that comes from God. That means if it's there, it's in the future of your timeline. Do you understand that today? And the future of your timeline is now. Because if you say it's in your future, it will always be in the future according to the quantum shift. It is now in your timeline. And this is where collectively, we all go through this. It's very difficult to override the rational brain. So the divine feminine attributes is the intuition and going into the subconscious, right? It's hard because you say, I don't physically say, the rational brain doesn't say, how can this be possible? There is no such thing as impossible. The answer is possible. Take the word. Look at the word. Possible. You're a miracle. You're a miracle that you're still tuned into this, right? Because most of society, they're looking at all the low-hanging fruit stuff. The people that are rising right now, you went through a hard, really few years. You had to go through this refinement process. When you look at it as ascension, right? And if you look at it psychologically, going through individuation, it is the same process. You had to go through the process. And you had to hear your own voice, and you had to hear the voice of God. You cannot hear the voice of God. You can't hear your own thoughts. This is all noise, ladies and gentlemen. The narcissistic, all this, oh my God, all this other, it's the noise. You got to tune the noise off and tune into the clear channel. You got to get that strong frequency today. Okay? Get the strong frequency. Bella, thank you so much, Bella. I love you, Bella. Hi, Michael. On your evolutionary journey, have you ever had to scream at people to earn your respect? Recently, I've had to... I lost the thing. Something came up. Recently, I had to shout out people, and now they're respectful. To me, it's the weirdest thing. So a lot of the times, the narcissist is like a bully in school, It's just a baby, and they're actually all bark and no bite, number one. Number two, at this stage of my journey, I just ignore people. I don't care. All right, so everyone's going to get, everyone getting this message in different phase in their journey. Like, once you have done everything that I've done, your peace as a divine masculine, as a king, your peace is your top priority. So I don't even just allow, I don't care. Just, but you might be trapped. You might be trapped in the relationship. You might be trapped in the workplace. So I understand that. So, it depends on where you are in your journey. So yes, I would say to put your foot down. You got to put your foot down. You're not someone's doormat. And if you have achieved this is what I mean by when I say being obedient to God. Once the slate is clean, you do not put back a narcissist into your home. You don't put these things back in. Do you understand? You don't go back to that job. Don't go back to that system, because that system, that job, that it's not going to be here in the future. Do you understand this? It's not going to be here no more. These fake systems over there, when you look at the world, right? Let's use this for an example. YouTube is growing and growing. The people are growing and growing. And mainstream media is falling off the cliff. Do you understand it? Cancel your cable bill, right? Get the YouTube app. Put me on the TV screen. Our Everyday Lives, right? 9 a.m. Eastern. There it is. It's boom. That stuff ain't going to be here no more. Get it? So what the pain that we're going through right now is the birthing pains. For me to come here and do whatever this is going to be, 45, 50-minute live stream, right? And to do it like this, right? I have some notes. I have no You see these people on TV, they got to have a teleprompter. They don't even know what the heck they're talking about. There was a guy, I don't even know if that guy was alive. He was on the stage a couple of years ago. Remember that guy? He don't even know where he is. Those are leaders? Anyone that want to help me out in the comment section today? Anyone know where my teleprompter is? Anyone? It's just I know I see the chats laughing. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. So there's people that love the truth, and that's the highest form, and then there's people that despise the truth. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be here no more. You, if you're still here, I'm so grateful you're still here. I love you, you little empath. You little empath, I love you. Stop explaining yourself to people that aren't going to make it. Wake up. And again, I had to go through this process as well. You want to help everyone. You want to say you're only responsible for yourself. You go through this process. You do the inner work. And then the answer is, I am. The top of the consciousness scale is summed up in one word. Is. And it's truth. People want to manipulate all the illusion, all this. No. Okay. You can accomplish anything. My father as a boy, I just recently talked about my father for that very special video. He said, you could accomplish anything that you put your mind to. I sit here today and I say, not just regurgitating things, I could share real life pieces of evidence of everything that I've accomplished. And that is, ready? That is the proof, because it's very difficult for the next things that are coming into my life. You can have the proof. So you, the person that's getting this message, you got to look at the things you accomplished, this, and that's your proof. You've accomplished it already, even though but it's that same frequency. You could accomplish anything that you put your mind to. So stop paying attention to the negative stuff out there. The main idea of the lesson: there are winners and losers in this world. Don't let you. What do you want to do? The losers first? We'll talk about the losers first, or the winners, right? The losers of the world, the narcissists. Write these things down, because you can't, once you have the information, I'm giving you the information here. Put it on a piece of paper. You go, if you have to put the consciousness scale, you got to put this in. I told people, fear, guilt, I made it real simple for the people years ago. Fear, guilt, and shame, the lower states of consciousness on the Hawkins scale of consciousness. Fear, guilt, and shame. Keep it in your pocket. Hold it up. If a person's giving you fear, guilt, and shame, you know who they are. Move on. Move on with your life. Okay? Losers in the world, the narcissist. They do outward destruction and self-sabotage from this energy and the pain. Okay, so there are people that do go through pain. So what is the differentiation? The losers do outward destruction to other people and self-sabotage to their own life. The winners of the world feel pain, transmute the pain for the good of their own life and the good of others in the world, building the new earth. The main idea of today's lesson. You got a great lesson today. I'm the teacher for the new earth. All right, how you doing? Okay, the winners of the world. Are you a winner? I want you to write, I am a winner. Write it down. The winners of the world, they feel the pain. They transmute the pain for good things for their everyday life, and they're building for others in the world. It's not that outward destruction, and that's how you see this. You see this stark split in humanity right now. There are people that think it's, oh, grow up. You're not 7 years old anymore. Bro, that's not a 26-year-old girl. That's a 7-year-old child that hasn't grown up yet. That behavior is something that is sparking from when they were 7 years old, and they're still repeating the same type of behavior. Divine feminine, let me talk to you. That's not a 35-year-old man, right? That's an 8.5-year-old boy acting like that. Do you understand? So that's stuff. And what I'm here to do is set the record straight. You got to grow up. I've seen all these behaviors. I could do stories all day long, give you real life examples. But once you get to this place, you realize it, you don't tolerate it, you move on with your life. So the empaths that are hearing, you got to rise up your superhero power. We're seeing a great split in the world right now, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope this message inspires you. There's going to be relevant videos that pop up at the end here. Leave a comment down below. Are you experiencing any of the things that I discussed in this very powerful video today? I'm very grateful if you hit the like and hit the subscribe today. If you never clicked subscribe, I'm very grateful. And we do this daily, 9 a.m. Eastern. All right? And we have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon. And this is how we build the new earth. And understand, we have to understand, these are the psychological behaviors that are going on in the world. We are ascending, and you have to be responsible for your quantum shifting that's happening right now. So everything that's over there, that's noise. That's noise. And now you're on the clear channel frequency. So if you made it to the end, I hope that helps you. And I'm grateful for all your support, whatever you do, to like, to share, to comment, to check out the other videos. All right. I love you guys, and we have a lot of stuff coming to this channel. It's a great time. And live your life with passion. Live your life with love. You're not small anymore. You're a superhero. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you guys very much. I hope this empowers you. All right. Bye for now.